Well, hello friends, I'm back. I think I sound worse now, but I'm here and it's Feral Monday and I feel fantastic, but I sound worse, but I feel better. So I want to do a smoky eye, like classic black to warm tones. I feel like we haven't done one in a really long time, like a pretty classic smoky eye, but I actually want to keep under here pretty clean. I have a vision. We'll see where it goes. Ooh, let me show you something. We have some bundles back. See this? This is what the email was about. I'm so exciting. I'm so excited. Y'all have been asking for these. So I just want to let y'all know. There's the link. Tap it. Go check them out. Yay! Ooh, look what else we got. We have new correctors to try out today. These are from City Color. I haven't tried them yet, so we'll see. There's a pink one though. It's a really pretty pink. I'm excited. Green. I've done a lot of videos on correctors, but if we need more videos, I mean, I can do them, but you could check reels. And if you still don't understand it, let me know. And then maybe I'll try to figure out another way. But for now, we are going to use these. Well, some of them today. So I want to see if we can use these. I've never used these, but I feel like it might give us a different look than using an eyeshadow base and powder eyeshadows. We're just having fun because it's Feral Monday. I'm also thinking, this is me thinking, I have to stare at my eye. So we're just gonna get wild. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have too much eye cream left here. I'm just gonna tap that. If you have oily eyelids, you could just tap a little bit of translucent powder. I have some translucent powder here that I use for my brows. We just wanna make sure that we're not putting this liquid shadow on top of any eye cream or really anything. Let's make sure that's going. We're getting wild. Let's grab the black. So if you ever plan on doing a smoky eye, I want you to reach for the tiniest brush in your collection. This is a huge tip. I know you're thinking this is boring, get to the eyeshadow. This small little brush here is going to make all the difference. And the reason why is because black, when it wakes up in the morning, it chooses chaos. Listen, so this tiny brush, whether that be whatever the tiniest brush you already have, you're gonna want that. And the reason why is because control. This is the biggest tip when it comes to smoky eyes. Okay, let's grab our About Face paint. And we are just going to apply this like that. Okay, do you see that? It's almost gonna look like eyeliner. You know what? A lot of you ask if I plan out these looks. I never practice my looks. We're just going feral. Okay, I'm using the side of this tiny little brush just to tap this. And this brush fits in here perfectly. Ooh, isn't that pretty and blurred? I know, feral before fabulous, y'all. I'm gonna explain smoky eyes a little bit more to you. But right now, let's just make sure this is smoothed out and even across the lid. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little bit more. There's gonna be a lot of talking because you can learn a lot from a smoky eye. That looks so good already to me, but I can already see that in vision, right? I see this. I already see this completed. I see it down to the lid. When I first started, I could not see that. So I would get here, I would already want to wipe that off. And the reason why is because the smoky eye looks absolutely horrifying until you are finishing up your lip. It is not flattering. It's going to pull out a lot of the darkness underneath my eye, and I don't even have a lot of darkness. So if you do, you're going to want this off immediately. You're going, this looks terrible. Nothing looks right. So this is only going to look good at the very end. So that being said, you need to trust the process. Now I'm going to take just a little bit more, and all I'm going to do is just darken the lash line. I just put it in the center, and we'll just do the same motions. I'm not going to bring this up to here. We really want to focus this just on the visible part of my lid. And if yours isn't visible and it's hooded, you just want to go about this far off because you will be able to see that much at least. We just want to keep the lash line. Just think of the lash line as the part you want to keep the darkest. This is fun. I'm having fun. I feel so much better. I think it was all of you thinking about me. It feels so nice to be able to talk and not cough at y'all. By the way, if you missed it, it was just allergies. We were just allergying it up. Smooth that out. I wanted to interrupt this regularly scheduled program to show you this. Look at the crisscross applesauce little paws. This one's going this way. This one's going this way. Look at this cheek. I mean, what do we even do? Oh, we're give her a pinch. This little nose. Oh, so if you are new here, welcome. Normally I sound more, I don't know, I sound less like a goblin usually. And if you have ever noticed snoring, that is not my significant other. That is this. That is this delicious, ooey gooey orange boy cat. Okay, that's Gene. Here he comes, actually. But I took this while I was resting, and I wanted to show y'all. Also, one of y'all, my friends, one of y'all sent me this cup, and this is that makeup. Oh, don't judge me. There's Gene Bean. It's backwards. And then I have my other kitty, Judah. He's not nice. He's wonderful, and I love him, and I've raised him and bottle fed him since he was 4 weeks old because his mama got sick. A whole ordeal. Took care of that Judah cat. Loved him, kissed him, held him, carried him, gave him everything, and he hates me. That's a classic cat. Gene was absolutely feral, and Gene will let you do whatever you want to him. Absolutely. So that's the cat tails. Anyways, if you see this, thank you, and I love you so much. Okay, so the next color we're gonna use is a darker color. It's still very dark, but it's gonna go right here, and you're gonna notice that it's warm toned. And the reason that I picked, and you also notice we're gonna use more. You're also gonna notice that we're using warm tones with this smoky eye. We could do cool tones, and I still think that we should do the cool tones, but warm tones are so much easier, and you're going to kind of like your look a little bit more. If I did cool tones, we would all be on the edge of our seat even more. But warm tones are pretty, they're also a little bit easier to blend, and I talk about that. So we're just smoothing this. We're using that same E27. This is fun. This is very relaxing for me. Okay, it's important that you continue to see this blend. We're gonna use one more color to transition, but you'll need it to continue to see this. That's Douglas's little toes. Douglas is the puppy. See how that brush just fits all the way over there so nicely? Now you will need to do cleanup work, but I'm gonna take you through the whole look. Don't you worry. This is not a get ready with me. I don't even think I'd know how to do a get ready with me and tell y'all about my day and what I do. Can you imagine? And I say that because it would be the most boring get ready with me in the tri-state area. I actually enjoy watching get ready with me's because people have such fun and fascinating lives. And to me, it would just be like, so today Gene crossed his arms the other way. Thank goodness that we do the education. Y'all would leave crying and screaming. So listen, now we're gonna switch to a bigger brush. And the reason why is because we need to cover more area. And also because this area normally sticks out a little bit further. So we can just kind of relax our eye. And I don't have anything on here, I'm just showing you technique. And we can just tap across here. It's a little bit harder to fit in here, and that's why we use that small brush. When I say in here, I mean in here. Him. So let's grab a little bit of Capulet on an E28. Let me show you how much. See how it's almost non-existent? Tiny amount. That I didn't record, but you know what? I have 2 eyes. So we'll grab this again, which I already showed you. Grabbing a small amount. Okay. Using the side of the brush, we're gonna take this, and notice how I went halfway in there? Now we're gonna transition it. And don't be afraid to bring it really far over here because we're gonna come back in a minute. And I'm gonna show you how to clean it up a little bit more. That's fun. And I really like, see how when I relax my eye, it's still just the darkest there? That's pretty. So remember how we did the black, then we did that middle transition, and then we did that top transition? I added, I literally, okay, see the wand? I just grabbed a little bit of the wand. Why am I hunchy? It's like a science project. And I just want to darken this outer area a little bit more. And the reason I'm gonna darken this is it's just gonna add a little bit of lift. See how it's naturally already kind of looking like a shadow wing, but still blended? And I'm also yelling. Also, it's because my ears have been stuffed up, so I'm yelling. I'm sorry. I'm also excited to feel good enough to be in here. This is looking so pretty, except for I know it's not to you, but remember, I see the end. I see it. I see the future. Oh, let me show you one more thing. All I gotta do is point. So again, see how when I relax my eye, okay? Say I'm just looking straight ahead at you. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing anything. Okay? I'm just relaxed. Do you see how the black doesn't go above that natural fold? So this is my fold here. You see that? I'm gonna lift it up, okay? It's just there on my lid. Now, if I tilt back, you'll start to see the transition. But if I bring that black all the way out of here, it can be very pretty, but can also be a little heavy. So the way that I kept this just on my lid, it makes it a little bit softer. And you're probably thinking, no, that's chaos. But say that black was all the way up here, it can be very editorial and fun, but it can get a little heavy. And by heavy, it's just intense, and it can kind of even just make your eyes look smaller. Again, there's no right or wrong. This is just going to be a little bit softer because the black is just on the lid instead of creeping up here. I've done both. I love both, but this is a softer version of the smoky eye. Normally, I don't even show mascara, but this is one I picked up the other day. It's called the Falties Surreal, and I love the Falties Lash Lift. And this is a really good example because I'm still going to put on Falties because it's Feral Monday and it's my favorite thing. But whenever you do an extreme dark eye like this, mascaras don't tend to do anything. And I can actually see my lashes and they look pretty full. So this mascara is, I like this. This is pretty awesome. Wow. I'm loving this mascara. And I know you're like, it's just a mascara. I can see it with a black smoky eye. That's cool. Moving on. All right, we went for some floofers today. These are in the style Supermoon. We just needed some floof today. So much fun. I got too excited and didn't tag them. I'm sorry. They were just so fluffy. I wanted them on my face. There's the style. Here we go. Now I have a little bit of the black on my E27 again. I just want to hide that glue. I got a little wild. Just picking up a very small amount. I'm actually just picking it up again from this side, and I'm just pressing that on the lash line. You want to do this after the glue is pretty dried down. Okay, listen. It's been a minute since I've done a black waterline, and I don't think that I can be told what now.
Silly.
All we do is laugh all day long. So we're grabbing our ColourPop. I have a code with ColourPop. I make a commission, small commission, but a commission. I make money off of it. If you want to use it, it's Rose. If not, find you another discount code because they usually have a lot of them. So we're going to do bottom. Ooh, and then I'm just going to shut my eye and we'll do the top. By By the way, we still have to correct through here, clean up, do a couple more little tweaks, but we got to get our foundation on first. I must find my foundation. So I'm just going to try the green one out today. We'll try the rest out later. But I have some redness here from all of my sniffling. Do you see how little I just used? Let's put some here too in my little scabby situation. Okay. We're going to grab, we want a short, dense brush. And the reason we're using this color is because green is going to help cancel. Ooh, I like how thin it is. Thin but pigmented. Nice. This is going to go underneath foundation. And another tip I want to give you before I go film this, and I'll be right back. What is this? Another tip I want to give you is that let your corrector dry down. It needs to dry down. I know we think of it as a concealer, but it needs to dry down. That way product can. I was saying you want it to completely dry down because once it's dry, our foundation concealer is going to go over it without disturbing it. I feel like that's something that we don't talk about enough. Let's add a little bit more. Underneath here. And we definitely want that short, dense brush. And listen, it's okay if it's just a little bit green. That means that it's doing its job. It gets covered. If you're wondering why I'm just doing this side, it's because I'm about to go film this side. But that's nice. I like how creamy it is. I feel like the e.l.f. ones, they're really, really nice, but they were a little bit more gel-like. And they wouldn't stick quite the same way. I really like these. These actually remind me more of the Exa ones. So I would say that these are more of a dupe for the Exa ones. I will be right back. Let me go film this. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I haven't set this side. We're gonna set it. We'll talk about it. I used, it disappeared. Hang on. I didn't use that one. Did I use this one? Yeah. This is the one I used. This blush, but wait, there's an even brighter one. Y'all are gonna love these. These are gonna be the next cream blushes. I love Yenza. I love Yenza so much. They're an awesome brand, and if you've never heard of them, I really want you to go check them out. Right now I'm just gonna finish setting, but this is the blush that I have on, and I didn't put that much on because I didn't wanna kind of get too wild because my bronzer is so heavy because of the underpainting. But that is gorgeous, and it was so easy to apply. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for these. So for foundation and concealer, I just used this. I just used the whole palette here. You'll see in the video, but you've also seen it a million times. So it's just the same colors that I've been using. I mixed this one, I mixed that one for the foundation, and then I mixed these two for, excuse me, for the concealer. So you'll see that, and then you definitely see that I used this. So I'll post it tonight, so you'll see it. I'm actually using Huda Cherry Blossom today, and the reason why, I'm gonna tell you. It's a little bit more full coverage. There's more pigment in this one. So when I was wanting to be a little bit more glam on Feral Monday, I wanted this one. But if you want one that's really nice for every day, that's gonna be the Givenchy. If you want something a little bit more glam, that's gonna be the Huda. Just pressing and setting. I'm gonna set my entire face with this, but I focus most of it in the center first. So I did pick up more, okay? And then once most of that's placed, because it is brightening, but it's also blurring, and I want to just blur all this together. Now I'm going to take it over this way, take it here. Let's make sure it's nice, set, and blurred. And it's going to add more coverage, like I mentioned. That blush is so pretty. So we're going to clean up here now. We're actually going to grab this color. This one's a little bit darker on me. It's starting to match me because it's very warm and getting quite sunny where I live. This is 2R28. So one thing you are going to notice with Makeup Forever with me, I always wear the ones with R. R stands for more red. So that's a really good tip. So we're going to take this on a fluffier brush. And remember, the fluffier the brush, the less coverage. We're going to tap in again. Smooth that across here. That is my cat snoring. Look how pretty and blurred that looks. Perfect. So I have a little bit of powder bronzer on that same E29 brush. I want the tiniest amount underneath here because I really still, Gene Bean, nobody can focus when you snore that loud. Anyways, you'll see why. I'm gonna put the thinnest line of liquid liner. I'm gonna grab my Valentino because I know it's not gonna betray me. But this cough, the powder betrayed me. Now, I'm gonna try to do this. I should be doing it in my mirror, but here we are. Okay, I made it. Look at how intense it makes my eyes look. I love it. So fun. Just a really thin line under there. And then back to this fantastic mascara. Fun. By the way, those bundles are going a little quicker than we anticipated. Whew. What y'all doing? Y'all are ready for some bundles. Just bundle up. I feel like this needs to go on our inner corner. It's not too bright, but it's a little flicker. Just a little whisper. That's so pretty. Let's feather it over this way just a hair. I found us a nude. Ooh, it's good. It's so good. I don't even want to finish putting it on. Also, every single time I'm sorry. Every single time I do my base with this palette, I feel like I love it. I can't get over it. We found a nude lipstick. This is magical. It's a good Monday. Anyways, the Beauty Creations lipstick. This is the shade Turn Me On. I'll go get y'all a link. I have a code with Beauty Creations. It's a commission code, which means I make a small commission. That code is Rose. This is stunning. Let's do a lip liner. This is the By Mario lip liner in the shade Smoky Pink. That's so pretty. I love these lip liners, by the way. I wish I could sleep that well. I haven't been with this allergy situation. I feel like my eyes look AI generated. I love it. I love a smoky eye. It's so much fun. That was only 3 colors that we used. Well, inner corner highlight, but 3 colors to blend it to get it to here. Now I'm gonna go edit the underpainting video and drink some more hot tea. I feel like I'm feeling better as the day goes on. Enough of you. I'm feeling so much better. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow I wanna do like a really soft watercolor look. It might be mild spicy, but it won't be just outlandish. All right, I love y'all. I'm excited to post what I'm gonna post tonight. And I've missed y'all. I'm back and we're here to paint. Okay, love you.